Alright, one problem I noticed here is I can't turn it off with the power button for some reason. So I hit power and it comes back on by itself. So I don't know what causes that. It just turned itself back on. Alright, fixed the trace on this Xbox, and I did not use any wire. I used conductive paint. This is what I bought right here. It's basically for the rear window defroster. It's like a repair kit, and comes with this little bitty bottle of paint, and that's what I used to fix this trace down here. You can't really see what I've done because I don't have that good of a camera, but so the way you do it is you want to take some sandpaper. You want to roll it up real thin. And you got to sand, this coating off this motherboard. But when you sand, you're going to go left and right like this. You're going to sand along the trace. You're going to, go this direction. Alright, put some super glue on the top of it. You can see right there where it looks wet, shiny. And I propped it up so it's kind of level, so it'll dry while it's level. Alright, here you can see there's where the super glue went and where the trace repair was done. Most of the super glue is already dried. So I'm gonna do a continuity test, just show you all the traces I was working on was fixed. There's only one of them. But when you're looking at these three little dots over here, it's the one in the middle that I'm working on. See, fixed it. Alright, if this thing's stuck on there and you can't get it off, put your thumbs on this side right here, and push it to the right, that direction. So I'm gonna put one finger on the plastic right here, I'm gonna put my thumb right here, and then press it this way like that, and it'll break loose. But this sucker was stuck on there pretty damn good. It's even sticky. So I'm fixing to clean this. Alright, all this thermal paste dried up on this CPU chip. What I'm using is a Q-tip here. This is one of those plastic Q-tips, and it's got like a hollow center. So I'm using this to scratch it off because I know the plastic ain't gonna hurt nothing. But you can see it I have rubbing alcohol poured on it to wet it down with alcohol. You can see how this Q-tip's just scratching it right off. So I'm able to do this pretty quick. Alright, this is the Xbox that had the trace repair done with the super glue and the conductive paint. And it's just soft modded with like an 8 gigabyte hard drive. I'm gonna fix it, plug it up and see if the power button works. Because before I had to unplug it to turn it off because it just kept turning itself on every time I hit the power button and turn it off. And since I have a bunch of Xboxes here, this Xbox right here I built out of the worst parts. I took all the bad parts and made this one right here. And then I got another Xbox where I took all the good parts and made one. So this one right here has the rusty steel cage that I removed from the other Xbox. And then it has the board that has the trace repair done to it. And the plastic shell, the bottom part of this plastic shell, it actually has a couple of screw holes that are broken, so I can't like screw all the screws in. For example, down here on this controller port, you see how it's got one screw here and one of them missing there? Well, that's because the plastic's broken and I can't screw it in there. So, and it's also got one broken back here on the power port. That's why there's a missing screw on the power port, because it won't screw into the plastic. So, anyways, I'm gonna end up giving this console away, but it's basically made out of the worst parts. But it has Arctic MX4 thermal paste on it, and the clock capacitor has been removed from the board. Alright, this is the trace repair Xbox. I gotta see if the power button works. So, that's working. Now I gotta see if it'll turn off. I gotta see what kind of hard drive this is. Nothing's blinking, so that's good. Alright, so everything's working. It's got Unleash X on it. So now I'm gonna see if it'll turn off with the power button, because that's what was wrong with it. So, hit the power button. And it went off. So I fixed it.